What's up, everybody? It's Stupendous, and I'm back with another My Career build video for you. But before we get started, make sure that you subscribe to the channel because I have a lot of 2K stuff planned in the works. We're going to be doing more build videos, and we're going to be gearing up for 2K20. We're going to be hitting you guys with more videos on the regular, so please do subscribe. I would really appreciate it. But getting into the video itself, we are taking a look at Damian Lillard today. You guys know I'm a big Blazers fan. And I've really been loving the playoffs, and especially this series against the Denver Nuggets that's going on right now. Two super evenly matched teams, just really battling it out. Even had a 4 overtime game a couple games back. So I'm loving this series. I think I'm going to do some build videos from players from both teams over the next week for you guys to check out. But today, it's the man, the myth, the legend, Damian Lillard. This guy is the face of the Portland Trail Blazers, and really at this point in contention to be the greatest Blazer of all time. It's him and Clyde Drexler at this point in that discussion. But Damian Lillard, he has career averages of 23.5 points per game. And usually when we talk about career averages, those get kind of messed up because players sometimes don't play that much as a rookie or later in their career. But Damian Lillard actually started all 82 games as a rookie and has continued to be, the face of the franchise and is now in his prime. So the career averages actually are relevant for Lillard. 23.5 points per game, although the last 4 seasons he's averaged over 25 points a game. Over 6 assists a game, 4 rebounds a game, and a steal a game. So he contributes in a multitude of ways. But a big thing to point out, his career 3-point shooting percentage is 37%, and he, over his career, has shot about 7.5 3-pointers a game. So that is a really key part of his game. They don't call him Logo Lillard for nothing. This guy can let it fly from pretty much anywhere on the court, and that's really what he's become known for, especially over the last few years. He has a few awards under his belt as well. He was the 2012-2013 Rookie of the Year. He's been on 4 All-Star teams, and he's been on 3 All-NBA teams. And what else? If we're talking about 3-pointers as well, he's 33rd all-time in 3-pointers made. So that's a big thing, and I think we'll reflect that in his build today. I have looked at a few different builds for Lillard, but I'm just going to give you what my favorite is for Lillard at this point in his career. So here we have him, Damian Pendis from Weber State, wearing the letter O. He's right-handed, and let's get into it.
Perfect. Let's keep moving.
Okay, that wasn't so bad. So
that wasn't bad. Not bad at all.
Your position.
We're not going to have any funny business about what position Damian Lillard plays. He is the leader of the Blazers. He's that floor general. He is a point guard.
We'll try to do this as quickly as we can.
Okay, so what are we looking for here?
Can you please let us know what your game is like?
Okay, so when we're looking at archetypes, guys, I know some of you are going to tell me he should be this or that, and please do let me know how you would build a Lillard in 2K19. But if you're a superstar player, there's probably several archetypes that really could fit your build if they allowed for more archetypes in your build. But driving and finishing, Lillard is actually very good at finishing around the hoop and getting to the hoop. He is certainly a shot creator. He gets up a lot of difficult shots, but he does make shots for himself. 3-point shooting is kind of a no-brainer to me, and I think we will have that in his build. Certainly, as I said, he averages over 6 assists per game. He is the floor general. He draws so much attention that it all kind of starts with Lillard, and he's the one getting everyone involved. And defending, not so much. He was really criticized for his defense earlier in his career, but at this point he is a pretty solid defender, but not something that you would use in his build. For this build, his primary skill for me is obviously 3-point shooting, given the frequency that he shoots threes. And then as the point guard, I think you could go with shot creating, but you'll see if you did that, your ball handling is actually pretty low. Your ball control is an 80 if you do shot creating. And if you want to protect the ball in 2K, especially with the amount of people spamming X, I don't think you want to do that as a point guard. Personally, shot creating would work, but for me, I would have him secondary skill as passing and ball handling. Just so he can control the ball as well as he does. get others involved, and still have that ability to step back behind the three-point line, knock down threes. So that's what I'm leaving him at. Three-point shooting primary, passing ball handling secondary. Let's take a look at these badges while we're here. In a perfect world, he would have Hall of Fame, limitless range for sure. There aren't many people in the league who exhibit the kind of range that Lillard does. I mean, you think you put Steph Curry in that conversation as well, but Lillard's right there. But hey, we'll take a slew of gold shooting badges for sure. Gold corner specialist, gold deep range deadeye, limitless range, tireless scorer, catch and shoot, free throw ace, quick reflexes. All fantastic. 10 silver badges, including some good ones like mid-range deadeye, teardropper, ankle breaker, pick and roll maestro is going to be good for him, dimer, and one-man fast break also comes in handy. And then as for bronze, difficult shots, again, in a perfect world, this would be much higher as well. I think we've seen Lillard can hit some crazy difficult shots. Ask Paul George. But this guy can really do it all on offense. So this is where I am leaving him for point guard, three-point shooting primary, passing and ball handling secondary. And we could take a glance at the caps without changing any of the height or weight or wingspan. But as it stands for default, we're looking at open shot mid of 88 and an open shot 3 of 87 and a ball control of 83. Those are really the key attributes with this build. Also passing, we're looking at 80 for vision and accuracy, and speed is an 84, so relatively athletic as well. So that's the base for this build, and then we'll continue to just give him the Lillard height, weight, and then we'll tinker with the wingspan to make this feel a little bit more in line with Lillard himself. Lillard's height is 6'3", which is the default for point guard, so this really isn't going to change the attributes at all. We'll move forward with 6'3". Okay, so when it comes to weight for Lillard, he's listed on the team website as being 195, so we'll leave him at that. But it is interesting on 2K, they give they have an example player in the background for the given weight, and they have Lillard in the background for 193 through 197. So you could feel free to tinker a little bit within that range. Certainly, if the higher you go, the better his box out, strength, and contact dunk will be, but he will lose speed with ball, lateral quickness, and acceleration based on how high you go up. So we'll just leave him at the default though. Lillard 195.
Okay, one last thing to do. We need your wingspan.
Okay, sure thing.
You're almost there.
Okay, so wingspan's going to be the area that we really can make a difference in what his attributes are. Remember, at the default, we're looking at an 88 open shot mid and a 87 open shot 3. Those are the two key areas that I want to see improve, just to reflect the range that Lillard does have. His ball control is at an 83, and that will go up slightly, I think, but not significantly. So let's take a look. As you see on the right, the attributes are going up as you move the wingspan down as well. They're going up for the shooting and ball control attributes. They go down for steal, blocks, contested threes, and contested mids. So I typically don't like to go minimum, but maybe a tick or two above. If you go 2 ticks above, you're looking at a Westbrook comparison. Your mid shot, your open mid is a 92. Your open shot 3 is a 90. This is 2 ticks above the minimum. If you go 1 tick above the minimum, you're looking at a 93 open shot mid and a 91 open shot 3. At the very minimum, you're looking at, again, a 93 open shot mid and a 92 open shot 3. So I think I'm just going to go 1 tick above. Then you see we're still there, 93 mid, 91 for threes. These are open shots. And then ball control is also at an 84. So that went up 1 tick from the default. So this is pretty much where I'm going to stay with Lillard. His layups are decent, 79 standing, 77 driving. Ideally, those would be a little bit higher for Lillard, but that's still pretty serviceable. His dunk is much lower than I would like for Lillard, but as Lillard has progressed through his career, dunks have been a less common occurrence for sure. Ball control solid 84, speed with ball 78, pass vision still at 80s. We don't care much about his post game, but his post fadeaway is a 72, which could come in handy. Rebounding is, below average, but as are most standard point guards. Steal is at a 70, which is not bad for Lillard, given his limited reputation for defense, but I think that's about right for Lillard at this point. Then we're looking at a vertical of 73, probably a little bit low for him, but not bad. Lateral quickness is 79 and a speed of 84. Acceleration is 77. So definitely some things to work with. All in all, though, this is a build that is going to allow you to shoot threes like crazy with that open shot mid of 93, open shot 3 of 91, gold shooting badges throughout pretty much, including gold limitless, gold catch and shoot. But still, this player is going to have the ability to break down the defense and draw attention through dribble moves, be able to set up your teammates with good passes, and I think that's important for any point guard, and I think certainly aligns with Lillard. So this is a good point guard build that you can be a real perimeter threat and still get your teammates involved. So that's what I'm going with for my Lillard build. Just to break down again where we ended, Lillard is 6'3" tall. He weighs 195 pounds, and I chose a wingspan of 78.2 for this build, and he is a playmaking sharpshooter. That's sharpshooting as the primary archetype and playmaking as a secondary. So that's what I did for Lillard. Let me know what you would have done for Lillard. I'm always curious to hear your feedback. And again, please like and subscribe to the channel. And stay tuned for more. Again, I'm going to be taking a look at some other players from this Blazers Nuggets series within the next week, and I'm going to be getting back on track with creating more 2K content for you guys, more historic player build videos, and then also some gameplay videos as well. I've been running with a Pro-Am team, getting that going, so I have a lot of fun stuff to share with you guys in the months ahead, and we're going to be gearing up for 2K20, so bringing you guys the news as it comes out about 2K20. So please do subscribe to the channel if you want to be in the loop, and we will see you guys very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.